too many times.
Yeah, this is not a Joe Rogan fan club podcast.
All right.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan fan podcast, Planet Dumb.
That's true.
Oh yeah, it's so true. He started podcasting.
Yeah, he invented podcasting, so we're just paying homage here. Anyways, hit us up on patreon.com/planetdumb for bonus content and getting episodes a week early. YouTube people, subscribe to our channel if you're here. We got the homie Jocelyn on today, aka Horsepowar.
What up, my fellow horse?
Yeah. Thanks for coming over and doing the podcast today.
Thanks for having me.
What were we going to jump into? We were talking about The Simpsons, right?
We're talking about The Simpsons. So I think what I like first I want to kind of segue into and like move into is where did it go wrong? Like where did it stop being funny? And my I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna say season 13. After that, maybe 14.
Mm-hmm.
You
Beyond
think
that,
it has to do with the number 13 being unlucky?
it's because the number 13 stands for Southside, homie.
True.
And then Jocelyn, you were saying
Well,
16.
So that's where it went wrong.
okay, well, no. I have
They
a
should
couple.
have skipped season 13 and went
Yeah.
straight to 14,
14.
and then everything would
Norte.
be good.
Is it true that the Bible doesn't have page 666?
Really?
I don't know. Can we look
rocks.
that up? I'm Catholic too, and I don't know.
I never heard
about
that
I
shit.
heard
before.
that, but okay, I have a couple opinions on
We're gonna talk
where
about that next.
Simpsons goes wrong. But I feel like I just watch shitty shit anyway, so I can withstand. I
Yeah.
can withstand it going bad and being like, yeah. But I know people
And just
are.
go with it.
Yeah, like I would say, really, I could watch probably up to season like 21. They're on like season 27 now or some shit like that.
Like how bad? Do you watch Big Bang Theory?
Okay, no, not that
Lord.
bad. That is the absolute worst show. And poor my niece, she's
Bazinga.
my niece, she's 16 and she really likes it. And I don't want to be that person who's a bitch. And I'm like, yo,
hate on
if
it.
you want to kick it with me, you're not watching that show anymore. She's like, but Bulaji, it's not. You know, I'm like, no, you're not watching
You
it.
should get her a Bazinga shirt for
No, she has a Bazinga shirt,
Oh,
and she bought the Lego thing. That's like the fucking room. They recreate the room
in Legos.
Yeah.
Whoa!
And also, like, fuck the Indian guy on the show. I just absolutely hate him. I don't even know the show. I've never even seen the show. I just look at their faces and I want to punch them all. Like they're
Dude, yeah.
Hold on, we forgot. Speaking of hating an Indian guy, what? So how do you feel about Apu? How do you feel about Apu?
I actually don't hate Apu. In fact, I love him. And you know what? Hank Azaria, like, I get it. He's weird, but I just didn't like the way that they handled okay, so Hari Kondabolu, a comedian who personally, this is gonna get me in trouble, but I don't find that funny. But I'm like,
fuck it.
like
Me either.
We just have like mutual friends and shit. So I like
Okay.
this is like bad for me to be doing this, but I'm ready to fight. Today I chose violence in a sequin skirt.
Was he spearheading the cancel Abu movement?
Yeah, he made an entire Amazon doc. You could watch it. It's called Apu or like
Okay.
Kill Apu or something.
Kill him. Sounds a little racist.
Well, he's brown, so he was just mad that that character existed. But the thing what
Yeah.
made me mad about Simpsons was the way they fucking handled it. Did you watch the episode when they kind of brought it up?
Did they like kill him off or something?
Well, I actually never watched that, if they did. But the episode that they recognized that there was like this whole documentary about Apu, and Lisa and Marge, I don't remember the exact moment or what they said, but Lisa and Marge broke the fourth wall of animation and looked to the audience and said something really fucking whack, like classic white people being like, this is not racist kind of vibe. And I was just like, man, I appreciate The Simpsons, and you could have done something cool. You could have kept Apu, and you could have kept Hank Azaria doing Apu if we really wanted to, just because he's done so many other voices. I feel like there's a couple different narratives there.
Yeah.
But I feel like, man, the way that they handled that, and then just looking at them, look at the audience and break the fourth wall on some fucking weird non-accountability shit.
That's so corny.
It was just
Corny
like,
as fuck.
That's really corny.
we'll have to like watch this later because I don't fully remember what it was, but that was the
Yeah.
moment where I was like, you disappointed me. And also I'm like, I have a Simpsons tattoo, and after that moment I was like, fuck, do I gotta get rid of it? But I have Blinky, the three-eyed fish.
Dude, it's
okay.
so
That's
funny
cool.
because like when they were trying to cancel Speedy Gonzalez, Mexicans protested. Did you see that?
Yeah, they said that they wanted to keep it.
Yeah, they wanted to keep it, and it's like,
That
dude,
rocks.
the way I feel about it is like, I want them to keep all the racist characters so we can be like, oh damn, these fools are racist. But The Simpsons is newer, so I get it. But like with like WB and all that shit, like come on, bro, we all seen those racist cartoons back then. Then I just hate that they're trying to like now whitewash it. Like we're not gonna show it to you because
we're scared.
We're scared that you're gonna complain. It's like, bro, we love Speedy Gonzalez. I get it. It's fucking racist.
Yeah.
And Slowpoke is more racist than Speedy Gonzalez, to be honest. The lazy ass Mexican rat, like, or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. He's a rat or
I don't even know
chihuahua.
who that is.
Slowpoke is Speedy Gonzalez's cousin, who's just a lazy fucking like wetback, just lays around all day. And I could say it because I'm Mexican, so
Okay.
wetback. There you go. Said it. Anyways, but yeah, like it's
Thank
just
you.
you know what was sick when Cartoon Network used to show those like Jim Crow ass like Bugs Bunny cartoons
with the actual crows, right?
Yeah, and then they would,
Wait,
or
I don't
You know what I'm
this.
talking
they
about?
would show all this like racist cartoons after dark, and they would just basically put a disclaimer, and they're like, these cartoons were made in a time when like racism existed, and they're like, rather than censor it, we'd rather show it to people so people know that it fucking exists.
I think
That shit is wild.
I think Disney Plus has some shit like that. If you like watch, like
Oh, it tells you, huh?
If you watch like Aladdin or some
Song
shit
of the
on
South
there,
or whatever that song.
No, like just even like Aladdin and stuff like that. There's like a disclaimer.
Pre-movie showing, or like in the scene pops up and it's
I
like
think it's like right before the movie. It's just like I don't know
some
what.
things like.
Yeah,
I'm
like
trying to think what in Aladdin. Of course, Agrabah is a whole fictional place.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't
also like
fully
the
hate
like
that.
bad guy.
Jafar.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Boots with Jafar. Jafar, the whole.
I don't know. He might be sus.
Okay, Jafar is sus because, but why are you thinking he's sus?
It's just like a bad like
Vibe?
Like a
representation of like just some like evil like Arab guy or something.
But I feel like,
you know what
every
I mean?
villain in every movie
I'm not saying that's
looks
how.
fucking sus.
Yeah,
He's
I'm not
gotta
saying
look-
that's how I feel, but I just think people would just like get like triggered by shit
Yeah.
like that.
No, for
or
sure.
or people want to be triggered by
They
it.
give him like a huge fucking nose and they make him look all slimy. But that's like the character of Jafar. I used to weirdly get like turned on. This is when I was like, I used to get turned on when Princess Jasmine was in the red fit, and I was like, "What's going on here?"
Wow.
Do you remember that moment?
Dude, you know what's
haven't
funny?
seen it in
Is
ages.
for many years, Aladdin was like the only brown people Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
So like hella fucking. Tell me I'm wrong, but dude, you know I'm right, dude. There's so many fucking like Hispanic girls named Jasmine now because that fucking movie.
Oh, really?
Or they
because
got like,
of that movie.
and they like got Jasmine. They used to have like Jasmine stickers like on their cars and shit, or
Oh,
like.
cute.
Oh, I know what
That's
you're
just
talking
funny.
about.
You know what I'm talking
yeah.
about? It's hella Jasmines in the world now because that movie. I guarantee you, bro. It's so
Because
funny.
of that movie, that's crazy.
What about when they make
Mexican Jasmines?
when they take the Disney characters and they make them like all tatted up and shit?
So
Oh my
tight.
god! Smoking hookah, smoking hookah. I've seen like the
like
Princess Jasmine and
Jasmine from
Pocahontas.
Aladdin
At
like,
this part-
fully tatted.
Find at this part, Jeff or Chris, whoever edits this, put the picture of Aladdin with the gauges and the little beanie, and he's tatted up with a black
okay.
t-shirt. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Where he looks all metalcore and shit.
That's fucking tight.
I loved that movie, even though it's kind of fucked up. Man, they had some bangers in it. The one jump
Aladdin?
ahead of the bread line, or the 100 bad guys with swords who
Oh,
sent those
yeah.
goons to their
I
lords.
love
It's
that fucking
Prince
movie.
Ali.
That song's a banger, dude.
He's got seven.
And then A Whole New World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say we had this discussion before, right, Jeff? We're like, what's the best Disney song? And I was like, it's either gonna be
Oh my God.
for me, top 3 is gonna be, and then no order because it changes. I can't even decide. Is
I can already tell you no. You're like,
like
No,
whole new world,
okay.
whole new world, fucking Colors of the Wind.
Oh, that
And-
makes me cry.
Okay.
And then what's the one from Beauty and the Beast? Fucking
A tale as old as
it was just Beauty and the Beast. It's just called Beauty and the Beast. Huh?
I'm a Disney adult, so okay. I fully have volume 1, 2, and 3 on my phone downloaded. Okay, would you consider Randy Newman? You've Got a Friend in Me.
Fuck yeah, that's a
Just
banger too.
Banger.
Yeah.
Jungle Book. I Want to Be Just Like You is so good.
That
also,
song, yeah.
Little Mermaids. Kiss the Girl, I think it is. They go
Oh, there
when
you
the
go.
clams sing. They go yeah. That shit lights me up. Hi Ho should be a twerking song. Hi Ho, the fucking Hi Ho.
Oh, I forgot about that song.
Oh man,
Somebody
I'm ready
did
to
it.
go.
Yeah. I was
Somebody
gonna say-
did do it, bro. The Yin Yang Twins.
Did they?
Whistle while you
Oh,
twerk.
I guess.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
But I feel like even
Did they really?
flipping
Yeah.
it, but flipping
Isn't
it
it?
more obviously because there's so much they're already there. Like some of the lyrics they say.
That shit would blow up on TikTok and shit
Yeah,
too. I feel like.
we guys gotta flip all the Disney tracks. Man, there's so many good ones. I'll make a man out of you. The Cantonese version, Jackie Chan sings. I think he does both Mandarin and Cantonese version.
That's crazy. Jackie Chan
sings.
I know, that's crazy.
He can do it. He can do everything.
He is
man.
so cool.
Comedy, action, singing. Apparently.
Fuck yeah.
What
What
else can he do?
My last opinion on the fucking Apu case is I just wish that they handled it better. I just want to wrap that up. But I'm not a hater on Apu because who needs the quickie?
yeah. That one's rules.
Fucking banger right there.
Dude, that song is pretty good. It's funny because all the good Simpsons songs are just like basically like Disney songs. But I feel like that's a Disney song almost.
Simpsons is Disney universe now.
Now, yeah, that's so. What are they going to do? Are they going to put Simpsons into Disneyland, or is it going to?
Yeah, apparently they are there.
So
they have everything there now. I guess there's like Marvel.
Yeah, the Star Wars land's pretty cool. They have the cantina.
Yeah, all that shit's at like I don't know. I don't think they have like a Simpsons area.
Universal fumbled that
at Disneyland, but
hard.
So are they going to literally pick up?
But
are
they
they
have
going
the
to close
characters.
the Universal Studios Simpsons? Like
I don't
legalities.
I don't think so. I don't know though. I haven't heard anything.
Dude, they used to have Marvel, like a Marvel area at Universal. Because I remember I went when I was like 9, and they had like the Marvel Cafe. And then they had like the X-Men would walk around and take like I'm pretty sure I have a picture with Storm.
Dude,
when
I
was a
went to
kid.
the Marvel Cafe and that shit sits in my
I
brain
remember
like
that
the
too,
Marvel
you know,
Cafe.
weird. But also, did you remember
And
in
the
the
Hulk.
bathroom that the fucking mirrors had like holographic images?
Oh, yeah.
That shit will
Damn, that
never
rules.
leave my brain.
Yeah, that shit just woke up a memory in my brain of going to the restroom there.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. The food sucked ass,
It
but
sucked, but I low key remember loving it and being like plain noodles or whatever the fuck I ate.
dude,
Plain
you know what the
noodles, yeah.
nastiest fucking like fast food park food there is? That
Turkey
like
leg.
fried chicken restaurant in Disneyland. Oh, turkey leg for sure.
That nasty ass.
Yeah, and you could get it at any like even like a fest like those festivals like a carnival. They always have like turkey leg.
like at the Renaissance
Yeah.
Fair.
Turkey
Yeah,
legs
that's
are
definitely
fucking
some
gross,
medieval
dude.
times Renaissance shit.
Unless it's a barbecue turkey leg.
No, man. I've seen like in Orlando, I went to Disney World with my
And they had a
parents
turkey
as a
leg.
grown ass woman, and I saw just like all these fucking people walking around,
Oh,
just
turkey leg.
Orlando ass looking people. That's all I'm gonna say.
Or, you know, you gotta say, I already could tell what race they are.
And then they're just fucking clucking around with their fucking chicken and the birds.
Clucking around.
Fucking chicken.
And then the birds are trying. I remember seeing like seagulls trying to fucking. And that for me, I'm afraid of birds. There's just a whole other like disgust that comes from just a bird trying to eat that turkey leg in the hands of a
Bird trying to eat a bird is pretty weird.
Yeah, some bird shit right there. Bird action for real. But honestly, fuck carnies. I've dealt with carnival folk. They're whack as fuck.
Tell us about that.
I used to work at a pumpkin patch and when I was like 19, and there was like a pumpkin princess and a pumpkin queen, but I never got
Super
those
carny
gigs.
people.
I never got those gigs. I was the pumpkin peasant who would help people off the wagon and get their pumpkin and go back on.
That was
the
your
wagon.
job title, pumpkin peasant.
No, I gave it to myself because I felt like everything was really racist. That the ugly white chicks got to be the queen and the princess. When I, a theater girl who's beautiful, is in the dirt, not doing anything cute.
Jeez.
But
Injustice.
I remember. So they have like these people who come and sing on the wagons, and they would come every year, and they're like carnies who legit go around and do different things. And there was a lady who sang on this wagon, and her baby daddy who sang on the next one. They were never together, but they always frequented the same carnivals. And then their son, who was also working the pumpkin patch. And
Yeah.
I remember one time. The one lady wrote me a note being like, do your job properly, gave it to somebody to give to me. And then like, I just realized that these carny folks are just rats and fucking disgusting incels.
And it just run like it's like a family thing. So
No, they're not even
they're all
like,
related.
Yeah, they don't even like run the thing. They're just like people who keep like, they're not even the people in power. They're just these fucking carnies who just stayed as carnies and fucked each other and have a child who now is a carny. And after that, I was like, fuck carnies.
Being a carny's crazy. I feel like that's an untold lifestyle that like people
Yeah.
don't know about. Like that's like some shit. You know how like hobos used to be a thing? Carnies are still a thing.
Yeah.
Like they never stopped being a thing.
Pretty
like they got their
wired.
own language and shit, and they still like chill with each other. That's
They-
the wildest shit.
that's
Macho
like-
Man used to be a carny.
No way.
Yeah, Macho Man.
They have
I
like
think Hulk
little
Hogan.
tricks of the trade and
Yeah.
stuff. Like when
They
the
got
little thing where you
slang.
have to throw like the coins on the little plates or whatever. and they just spray it with like
Lysol.
like Pam.
Yeah.
So you never get it
Not
in or
Lysol,
some
Pam,
shit?
Yeah.
So
So it just slides off and
Fucking
shit.
rude.
They have all sorts of like little tricks like that, so you don't win the fucking.
We need to find you a
Teddy
carny
bear.
to bring in here and interview. We need to get into
Yeah.
the deep dive of the carny life.
I would love to,
Carny
man. If there's any carnies listening right now,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
should get some carnies
hit
in
us up.
Yo, carny soda.
Yeah.
A carne.
Yeah.
Carnies
A carne. Keep it classy, you know.
Carne.
Church it up a little bit. Carne.
Pro wrestlers are kind of like carnies.
Yeah.
Pro wrestlers are kind of like how like carnies used to be.
Well, that's
They
like
still are. Pro
that
wrestlers
came
got their own
from
shit.
like
From carnies, you know?
sideshow kind of Victorian sideshows that
Where they
would
would
be
just
like
fight each
a
other.
freak show and like wrestling and like carnival games.
The bearded woman.
And, like it's crazy you could be in a freak show back in the day just like for like being a fool with tattoos.
Yeah.
You know?
that was
Like,
just
that
his
was like-
whole credential of like, you're
Yeah.
a fucking freak.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you could
I'm
just
a
like
fucking freak. Yo, I'm trying to
just
get a
fucking-
carny job.
yeah, man.
People with
I got
hormone
tattoos.
imbalances and shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah, no, the hairy.
bearded ladies.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I have bearded hairs that pop out of nowhere, and like
Bearded hairs.
no, like I literally spend. This is TMI, but I spend every day plucking my beard.
Really?
It's not like they're anything insane,
Same.
but it's just like hairs here and there, and it's like this. I have this one dot in my neck. You can't really see it. I might have covered it with makeup, but it's a hair fucking pore follicle.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
the medical term,
Yes,
but
sounds
I
right.
swear to God, there's this one thick
It just
hair
pops
that,
out every day.
Yeah, like maybe every 2 days.
Okay.
So I'm looking for a man, and one of the criteria is a man who can handle plucking my beard hairs. And if you are down with that and you're not disgusted,
Yeah.
sign up.
Let us
I'm
know.
starting a series called Shoot Your Shot, where I find my husband, and it's like The Bachelorette. So there are the roses right there.
The hairy bachelorette.
Yeah. There's something definitely there. But the roses are right there. So today I might give out a rose. Like and subscribe to be a part of The Bachelorette. If you want to be on my show, you got to subscribe to theirs.
Exactly. Yeah.
But talking about medieval times, have you ever been to...
Oh, we talked about
This
it.
is a throwback to one
Okay,
of
no,
our.
oh shit, sorry.
Yeah,
we
go ahead.
can
Go
go-
ahead.
we can
Go
go,
ahead.
we can-
No, this
No,
is.
because I really want to go. I love medieval
I want to go to
era.
a Renaissance fair. Is
Yeah.
what I want to do.
There's two. The Renaissance Fair didn't happen this year because COVID, but
The pleasure
they usually
fair
have
is what they
the
call
Ren
Why?
pleasure
What's
fair.
so pleasurable about it?
You fucking go back in time. That's what's
Yeah,
pleasurable.
fuck.
You go back in time to a time when white people were still the supreme rulers and racism was fucking all A-OK and shit. No, I'm just kidding.
The feudal system.
There
Yeah,
was people
feudal
eating
system
turkey
rocks.
legs and shit, eating with their bare hands, wiping their ass, and still
Yeah, it
eating food.
was so stinky. Probably
People didn't wash their hands because they didn't believe in germs. They were just like wiping their ass.
And then did the bubonic plague happen pre-medieval time or post? Is this our during? So
yeah.
we're pretty much in
Yeah.
a medieval era, and this is our bubonic plague.
Yeah.
And now we wash hands, and so they didn't wash their hands.
Now
and,
it- now we do.
It's a Renaissance fair, but that shit's not even Renaissance. It's all medieval. Like, wouldn't it be Renaissance if it was like the shit like
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 Leonardo,
Leonardo,
da Vinci
yeah,
and
Leonardo
the
da Vinci
rebirth,
and shit,
the
yeah.
rebirth of it all. We'd be in
yeah.
togas.
It just sounds better though.
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
going to the medieval fair. No.
Yeah, 'cause
I would
Yeah,
actually
it sounds
totally
cool.
go to the medieval. fair.
medieval fair would be like more dark though. Like I feel
Yeah.
like
the Dark Ages.
it'd have to be like
Okay.
beheadings and
But
Oh,
yeah,
jousting?
medieval times was
Jousting.
badass because they joust. They literally joust. Like you go, they sword fight, and they're wearing armor, and each side of the crowd has their own knight, so you get to cheer for somebody. And then when they win, they bring a woman in the crowd a flower. And then there's a king and shit, and they bring you chicken. You eat a whole chicken with your bare hands. They're like forks didn't exist, but Coke soda in a can that existed. You get that.
You're like
It was
very
all
Indian
good.
of them, eating with your hands.
Yeah.
Very Indian.
It was so wild because I was like, I'm gonna just eat this greasy ass chicken with
like
my
a
hands.
full
dude.
rotisserie.
Like a full
chicken.
rotisserie
They
chicken.
legit give you a full rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, just eat that shit with your hands.
That's all you
and like
get?
a piece of bread. Yeah, and that's all you
no
get, like
sides,
a potato.
no peas.
I can't remember, dude. It was
Probably
like so
peas.
weird. And then there's another one called Pirates,
Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
and that's
That-
the one that has like there's like literally a pirate boat in the middle.
Okay,
in
where
water.
are these places? And can
Buena
I go?
Park. Probably like 30, 40
Yeah.
minutes from here.
And
They-
are they opened right now due to COVID?
I
June
think so
15th, I
because
think.
it's in Orange County and everything.
Nah, because I passed by one time during COVID and it was straight up closed, bro. Like
really?
even Knott's was closed. I was all sad. I was like, this is the
but I
spookiest
think
shit I've
things
ever
are
seen.
kind of opening up.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Everything
really want to
opens back to normal, and
That's definitely some. We should
Like
do a
2
podcast
weeks.
there. We should do a podcast at medieval times since we talk about it so much.
I don't know that they'd let us.
They
I
probably
just
would. We
am-
could sneak mics in.
Yeah, what are
Like a
they?
little lapel mic.
Levels. I don't know what the mics
Yeah.
are called.
Yeah, we
get
should
those.
get some of
We
those.
should, and then we
Go undercover.
Secret cam.
go
You get the
undercover
purse, you
and
put it-
GoPros.
Yeah, put the, yeah,
the
yeah.
purse.
Or get those like glasses with the little camera in it.
Yeah.
You know that
These are actually cameras right here.
Oh shit! 2 cameras.
2 cameras like the iPhone 11.
Yeah.
And then 2 cameras right here for the memory.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really into
Nature's
medieval
cameras.
times. Like, generally, okay, Monty Python and the Holy Grail really changed my life.
Yeah.
Good
Did you
one.
walk? Yeah, so that I had like my own pair of coconuts that I carved, so I could like, halt, you know, like that shit. And then I geeked out on learning about like King Arthur and like fucking all this shit that probably isn't really true. And then I think my version of learning is really skewed because I want to believe like all the stupid shit I watched in Monty Python and the Holy
Yeah,
Grail.
of
Yeah.
course. I mean, I'm sure it's loosely based on.
Yeah, but I
read
like
some
fully
shit.
believe that like there was a bunny who like killed everybody and like the bridge.
That did happen.
That
Yeah.
happened, and like tis but a scratch. So that kind of started my like desire for medieval essence in my life. And then there's these classes in Vancouver that you can take where you learn sword fighting and all these things that are like medieval based. So I would love to find where that could be here because it's LA. There's got to be fucking places that I can learn how to medieval fight. Joust.
That's borderline carny behavior, though.
Yeah. I think the reason why I hate carny so much is because there is
wanna-
a carny
there's
inside
a
of me that I
carny,
am
yeah.
suppressing.
Yeah.
I feel like the whole act of entertainment anyways is like carny, let's be real, if we're talking about casteism and feudalism, carny's the bottom. Yeah, I'll have some Sour Patch.
I think it's like a lot of the people that do those kind of like show things, like at theme parks and medieval times and stuff, are like people that wanted to become actors
And they
and
just
stuff
couldn't
like
do
that,
it.
and couldn't do it, or like stunt
Fucking
people,
suck.
or like, you know, so they had to go that route. You know?
Pretty shitty, but no, it's true. I don't really hate carnies. I was just mad that they got mad at me one day.
Yeah, you have like personal.
I actually have personal beef with a fucking carny. I'm gonna fuck them.
But yeah, it's pretty sick. Like, you go, they joust, they fucking sword fight. What else they do? They do crazy shit. I'm pretty sure they have a jester.
Do you get to wear dress like they give you clothing to dress up as?
You can. They
I'm
don't give you
They don't
clothing.
give it to you.
You could probably
just
get like
go-
a birthday package where they allow you to get like, because I know in Disneyland, if you're
Like a
little
VIP.
kid, yeah, the girls were all wearing like these really cute like barrettes in their hair, and they had these dresses on.
Just
can
imagine
pay for that.
Just imagine a
nice.
cholo dad with like a ponytail, like neck tats, neck all blasted with his gang, fucking button down Perry Ellis shirt,
Huge dicky shorts.
huge 501s, dude. Because
Okay.
he's dressing up. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
He's dressing up, and then maybe
To the
some
nines.
lugs. Yeah,
He's dressed to the nines.
he's got lugs on, and he's like, oh, he's like, orderly. He's just watching. He's like, hey, look at that knight, and he's just like fucking fighting and shit.
That's what happens.
That's basically what it
I feel like
is.
that's- yeah.
That is what's happening at medieval times.
He's wearing like cool water cologne and shit.
Cool
It's just
water.
fucking his
Cool Water's pretty
his
good.
kids doing Fortnite dances.
Oh my god,
Licking.
the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that fucking dance so much.
What's another cool thing to do? Like that's kind of stupid. Like, we used to go to the wax museum a lot, and there's like an area.
Yeah. I went to the,
the
one
scary
on
part? The scary part.
The
of the
scary
wax.
part, dude. Yeah,
the one in
crazy.
on the Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
tight.
just
You can
fucking
like
tight,
go
dude.
like they have like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he's like the Terminator.
Yeah.
For some reason.
With like,
Yeah.
And then there's like a Hugh Hefner part where it's like Hugh Hefner, and he's like
Yeah.
in a big ass like velvet bed.
That's
With
tight.
chicks, right? Or is it just him?
But that's like
Oh,
the
no.
Hollywood, like the famous one. Right?
Yeah,
Madame Tussauds.
Tussauds or Tussauds.
En français?
Yeah, you probably know.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Being Canadian.
No, I'm a fake Canadian.
They
and
don't
also
speak French
they
in
don't
Canada,
really-
Vancouver, do they?
they don't.
It's
It's, on
like-
the
No.
east side.
Yeah.
Those guys suck, huh? The French
Apparently.
guys, yeah.
Apparently
Everyone
they suck.
tells me that the
Those guys
Quebecois
suck.
or whatever the fuck their name
Quebecois.
is, yeah, that they're fucking
français.
assholes.
What's that, like Montreal?
Yeah, it's like people from Quebec, like in
Yeah.
general, they all
They wanted
us
their
to
own
secede and
country
shit.
apart, like away. They wanted a referendum, and they,
Let them have it.
yeah, get the fuck out. Honestly, Canada's funny. Canada's like a fake nice place. It's also just like built on genocide.
Oh yeah, let's talk
Which is
about
like-
this. I want to talk about how Canada sucks.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I don't like
No one
it.
ever talks about how Canada sucks.
It's fake nice. They live in a bubble.
So people there are
It's mad
fake
race-
nice, you would say?
Yeah,
I feel like the whole concept of Canada, it's like we're this like wholesome mother.
Yeah, that's like what everyone's like
filled with genocide and like secrets.
Secrets.
Yeah, at least America, we're just like, yeah, we're fucking shitty.
Yeah, and like the
We
secrets
own
are
it.
like coming to the surface for years. Everyone's pointing the finger at America because you deserve it. But also Canada's like that fake nice friend that you have who like literally has no opinion except to side with the person with power so that they can just weasel their way in.
Yeah. Yeah, United States is like the kind of person that's just like fucking yeah, we treated you bad, but you should feel fucking happy that you live in America and not fucking whatever shithole you're that's what they're like the attitude they're like they're like love it or leave it kind of shit. Or they just said they're just like that never happened. You know what I mean? They're like
and
or
just
But I think
deny
there's
until
a little bit more of like the accountability that comes in with America as opposed to Canada playing this like we're fucking nice. Like
we're
even
nice.
like our fucking prime minister being that like
the
semi
blackface.
good looking guy. Oh yeah.
Trudeau.
blackface. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
The
was
blackface.
pointing
I like
for
how I like don't
blackface,
even
dude.
remember his
He
name.
had the best blackface that I've ever
The
seen.
Aladdin. Back to Aladdin.
Yeah.
Why was he was Aladdin but he had blackface? That shit was insane.
Yeah.
It's like why there's no point in doing
because
that. He wanted to.
He wanted to. He'd be, I want to feel what it feels, and it's funny. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
You think he got a good taste?
I feel like a taste of what? Of what it
Of
felt like.
yeah. He didn't just look
You
like
know-
a dude with like peanut butter smeared all
You know
over
what he
him.
Yeah.
looked like? He looked like you ever seen that movie from the 80s where the dude goes in blackface to feel what it's supposedly feel what it's like to be a black guy?
What is it called?
It's wild, dude.
Is
I
it-
gotta find the name of the movie,
I
but
think-
that's what he looked like.
Is it Black Like Me or some shit like that?
Fuck, man, I don't know. It was like
I think that's what
Was
it's
it supposed
called.
to be like a parody film of?
Nah, it was a fucking like comedy, which is even worse. It
was a
fucking
comedy?
dude. It was a dude who went in blackface to be like, I'm gonna find out what it's really like to be like
What was
a
funny
black
about
person.
it?
Nothing. It was a
It was
horrible
an
movie.
attempt at being funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit's just fucking not nice.
Also, like the mayor of Toronto, like smokes crack. And
That guy rocks.
Okay, wait. So
No,
I'm
that
gonna-
dude sucks.
I'm
He
gonna sound
fucking rocks, dude.
But like, isn't there? Didn't his brother who just dead? Okay, like there was a mayor. People are gonna get mad at me. There's a mayor, Doug Ford, and then there's another something Ford.
Doug Ford.
Doug Ford truck.
Soul Man.
There's Doug Ford. Wait,
He had a brother. I feel like his brother was a crack smoking one, or maybe they both smoked crack.
there's video of
And there was,
Doug
like-
Ford like smoking crack.
Which one of them died? One of them died. There was like another. I gotta look it
His
up.
brother died. I'm not too sure.
Dude,
But his brother, I
the,
think,
the
also
dude from
died.
Toronto died. He had a heart attack, and then he said
He's still the mayor.
he was
dude.
like, nah, he's been dead, bro.
Right, that's the Ford.
Yeah.
Ford guy. He's
Something
dead.
Ford.
But then
He-
his brother is now mayor.
He fucking was kicking it
Oh,
with
is that what
Bloods.
happened?
He was kicking it with Bloods in the projects, dude, smoking crack. There's like a picture of him throwing up gang
Like while
signs.
being mayor.
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
hard.
His brother is Rob Ford, who was the one smoking crack,
And
who
he's
was
dead.
Yeah, you're right. I got them
Yeah.
confused, I guess, because
Yeah,
But
Rob
they look
Ford.
the fucking same.
yeah.
And then they asked him, they were like, we heard you're paying for escorts. And he was like, I get enough pussy at home, basically. And he's got a wife or whatever. And then there's like another one where
Bullshit.
they recorded him in like a Jamaican restaurant after hours, like ordering food, like speaking in patois.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like it was fucking
I
blasted.
gotta get sound bites of
He
that.
was like blasted, like super drunk, and there's just some guy recording him talking in patois and shit,
That's actually
calling
hilarious.
calling shit rasclat or like bombaclat or some shit. I was like, damn, this fool is a sicko, bro.
yeah,
I
that's
respect him. I mean, he was real at least. I'm pretty sure he was a terrible mayor, but
He was a real one, though.
I respect fools that get fucked up. That's my motto around this podcast. Fools that get fucked up, you're okay with me, man.
No, yeah, I think that one's dead, right? The one who you're talking about.
Let me check. Rob Ford. I'll have him pulled
We need the
up.
stats pulled up.
He is dead. Yeah, he died in 2016.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Toronto's an interesting place. I've never been, but
It's really fun. I would say go there if you're gonna go anywhere in Canada.
Toronto's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a-
it.
that's
the
a cool
Six
city.
is what
I'm
we
really-
like to call it.
I'm really big.
affectionately.
I'm really big into Toronto rap right now, but it kind of bumps me out that all these rappers that just keep killing each other.
Yeah, who are you into right now?
Fucking Rolex Homie.
I ain't heard of
He's
that guy.
fucking shisty as hell. Him, I like Pressa a lot.
Oh.
Pressa's cool.
So pretty.
Yeah, his voice is funny. It
Yeah.
blew my mind when I heard like Toronto people talk, and then I was like, "That's not how they talk for real." And then I like the gangster fools and the gangster rappers, and they all got that voice, like it's like almost like nerdy mixed with like Somalian.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
there's a lot of Somali.
But yeah, it's fucking
It's
funny,
because
man.
I don't know, the Canadian accent's a little like
So yeah, do you hear a Canadian accent?
not in you.
Nah.
No,
Well,
You sound like us.
I'm
kinda.
sure
haven't
maybe if
heard
I
me.
heard some like specific things.
I say the word bag, and they're like, what?
Bag. Yeah.
And they're like, bag? And I'm like, no, bag.
I'm trying to think
Bag.
of some other ones.
And how do you say bag properly?
Bag.
Bag. Yeah, they're like, it's like
bag.
bad with a G. And I'm like, yeah, bag.
Big.
Bag.
Oh, I see, dude. That's like my homie from.
How did you
DC.
say sorry? How do you say
He
that?
said
Sorry.
lame.
Sorry.
Instead of
sorry.
lamb.
Is that how
that's
that's the Canadian way?
Yeah.
No, I say sorry.
Like sorry.
Sorry.
If you watched a lot of Degrassi.
Yeah, Jimmy got
that's
shot.
Sorry.
Jimmy
I'm
got shot.
I'm so sorry.
I fucking was making a song last week and we were trying to be serious, but I couldn't stop thinking about Jimmy getting shot. So I was like, please just let me have this right now. And I think the bars were like, Jimmy got shot. Beam on your head, bindi red dot. And I was like, Indian people are going to hate that. They went, it's not a red dot. It's a bindi. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm Indian. Let me say this racist thing. And I'm talking about the laser beam. Jimmy got shot on the block. Spencer from the dot. Fucked it up. And then who's the other kid? JT. No, that's JT got stabbed later. I was really into Degrassi.
I was too.
Manny with the
wasn't.
thong. Manny Santos. But that was iconic. Emma got gonorrhea.
Yeah,
Red Rocket motherfucker.
that's the cool shit about Degrassi is they kind of touch. There's nothing that they didn't touch on.
Paige getting raped.
Damn, that show sounds dark.
It is pretty dark.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever it
I can't remember what I was watching around that time. There was like a time period. When I
Whatever
was
it takes,
teenage,
man. They
I
know
had
they're gonna
TV.
make it through. That's like,
Marco's fucking denim jacket.
yeah.
And then Radio Free Roscoe was another show. Like I felt that was something I tapped in. Terrible show.
Oh yeah.
It was too corny. I was like, give me the fucking teen pregnancies. I want to
Yeah,
see
they just
some
had, like, a-
wrists slit.
You remember that show? Radio Free Roscoe.
Well, I don't remember.
They
that.
just had like a pirate radio.
But they had a brown
station.
guy on the show.
Yeah. That guy was cool.
Yeah, he was. Shout
wonder-
out Billy Talent for the brown guy. Shout out fucking Sum 41.
Billy
yeah.
Talent's badass, dude.
What's the dude from Sum
He played
41?
guitar
The
in Billy
Brown
Talent.
Sound is what they call
Is that what
him.
they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Brown Sound.
I forgot Sum 41 had a brown guy.
Yeah.
He's like apparently he's like the kind of brains behind it. Like he wrote all the songs and
Ah,
shit.
and they didn't even get the cred. Fucking, what is it? Pete, no. What's his main
I
guy's
can't
name?
remember his name. right
Avril's
now.
ex-husband.
That fool looks
That's
so
what
burnt
his,
now.
that's his name.
He looks so fucking like
That's-
he's like not even 40 yet, I think, and he looks
The
like he's-
Avril's ex-husband?
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
fucking turned, bro. What
There's like
happened
that
to him?
particular...
There's that. You're just thinking of the one picture.
Yeah.
Was-
His name's Derek Whibley.
Yeah. Pete Wentz was never in Sum 41. He was in Fall Out Boy, right?
Yeah. Pete Wentz has dick pictures out. You ever seen
Yeah.
those?
No, I would be interested. Does he have a big dick?
It's girthy. It's not long, but it has a lot of girth.
I personally feel like girth over length, but
Yeah.
honestly, too much girth, not enough length could be.
a chode. Is what we call it.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it, but anyway,
That's the medical term.
that is it actually.
Chode,
Chode.
yeah.
Pete Wentz used to be in that band
Fall
Race
Out Boy.
Trader. Or Kill, who was it?
Race
Kill-
Trader.
So he's like, I'm.
You ever
Is he
heard of
half
Race
Asian?
Trader?
Does he identify as?
Oh no,
that?
the drummer was in Race Trader. Race Trader was like a hardcore band. There was like an anti-racist hardcore band.
Oh,
from Chicago.
anti-racist.
Yeah. Or Pete Wentz was in a hardcore band too, right?
What about a band called the Race Cardigan? So they all have cardigans, but they play
fire.
the race card again and again and again and again and again.
Ska band. For
It has
sure.
to be like the fucking League of Legends of fucking like races. Like there's got to be like for sure like a trans black person.
This is my
There's
race
gotta
card
be
again.
Playing
like,
the race card
a
again.
Latinx
Again.
person,
And again.
a Chinese person who's suffering from Asian hate. There's got to be like a disabled person. I know it's not a race, but you know,
The Indian guy who gets called a terrorist.
there you go. Yeah.
That's not that
They got
good,
a
but we
Sikh.
could work on that one. But I think we should
Yeah.
play. We should make trading cards. Make
Ooh,
a game.
Yeah. Call them the race cards.
cardigan.
The
But
race
then
cardigan.
The race cards.
I also like the idea of incorporating cardigans. So we also sell cardigans like the fucking Hustler Kid in Recess, and that's how you display your cardigans.
okay,
So
yeah.
you have the race cardigan, so you can play your race card again and again.
I love it, man.
Oh.
This could be as big as Pokemon.
Could be.
Dog smells.
I think right now in the next year, the dog smells like what, Dookie?
I don't know.
He does. He needs a bath. And
He's
like,
a little bad.
How often do you scratch something? Doesn't matter where, who, or what, and smell it after.
I've been petting this dog for like an hour.
Yeah, but I see every time you go. And honestly, I'm a scratch and sniffer.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta do immediately because you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Sometimes you
Elaborate, please.
Wait. You gotta check. Booty check.
Oh, I thought you meant anything in general.
Yeah, I do mean
Oh
it.
no, never mind.
I mean, like things and like if I go like I don't know, like I'm always sniffing things.
Oh, on your body and
on other things.
I thought you were talking
gotta
about.
know.
Talk about everything.
Yeah, because you never know, man. What about smelling cups when you grab the cup? Because you don't know if people been using.
Oh
the cup.
yeah, I'd do
Oh,
a
yeah,
full
of course.
scan, check. You gotta tap it, see if
Doesn't
it's
it
been
smell like
wet.
lips?
Also, do you check after you wipe? Now I know you guys stand up for some stuff, but I sit down
check.
for all things.
I do that. Like,
I check.
I check every time.
I'll be
You
in the
also gotta
bathroom.
just check what's in the
People get mad at me
in the
'cause they'll be
toilet.
like,
You gotta take a look, make sure everything's
Yeah.
in order,
And check again,
and
and,
then
I
you
gotta check again.
and then you gotta just make sure there's nothing on.
Low key for me, I also gotta check the actual surface to make sure that none of this is stuck to it. There's been times toilet paper got stuck, and then someone trying to hook up, and they're like,
no
I'm like,
way.
sorry.
Onto your private area.
Yeah. I know this might be a little bit too much for Planet Dumb, but
No,
I mean, it is called Planet
needed,
Dumb.
We needed this like
stupid. She's stupid, that's for sure.
yeah, we needed the like female energy pretty badly.
Well, here we go. Sometimes if you wipe and check, you gotta wipe the first thing that you wipe to check because it might be some residual checks.
Am I right?
I don't
Am
think
I right,
people-
ladies?
Am I right? Am I right, ladies? Am I right? Who got a long labia? Who got a dry labia?
People get mad at me, but
Dry
I'll be
labia?
wiping the hell out of my ass, dude.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
I'd be wiping the hell out of my ass, dude.
I certainly hope so.
You know what changed my life though? Trying a bidet for the first time, and I was like,
Wow.
wow, this shit is crazy.
It's classy.
Was it
man.
a tushy? There's like you can add a thing to the toilet called a tushy. You should
Gotta
get sponsored.
Bleep that out until they
I think it was something
come
like that.
until they come correct.
Yeah.
I went to Sherwin's house and he
I
had
I need
that.
one for the bathroom.
Sherwin had one, so I like gave it a shot. I was like, I'll give it a
You
shot.
gave it a shot.
I gave it a whiz, and you're like, it's
little-
dude. It cuts your wipage down to like
One
two or
wipe,
three
two wipes.
like 2-3 wipes max. I'm paranoid about it, so I like to be sure. So it's probably like 3 wipes after, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
That is crazy.
I've used another brand. It's a Japanese brand of toilets that's called Toto. You're probably not gonna get a sponsor from them, but you can bleep that out. But great.
Okay.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to be hating on just putting up mind
No,
blocks.
I'm just
But
kidding.
that bidet situation is built into the toilet. You can oscillate front, rear. Oh my God. I would just sit there for hours when you have your period. It sucks, but you can like literally. So the feeling of having your period and period cramps is like that feeling. Okay, just so you have dairy and you're lactose intolerant.
Of course, yeah.
And you got to shit. And that cramping at the bottom, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
even know what the fuck's going on. But you know at the end of it, you're going to shit it out. And after that shit, you're going to feel fine. The period, you can never shit out the pain. But
So
it
it's the
feels
same
like
pain?
it's the same pain,
Wow.
but it never ends. So
I never knew that.
I just sit on the toilet, literally just feeling like, maybe it's because I was lactose and my brain just goes to like problem solving. Just stay there. So I
Yeah.
sit there. And so I've used that Toto sometimes, depending on where I'm sitting. And fuck, that shit helps. Also, great for period. Get the bidet. Also helps the oscillating. Ugh, so good. You got to get your assy and just sit there for 5 seconds. Not even that long. Anyways, periods suck.
Dude, yeah.
That's just crazy.
bet, man.
The,
Yeah, you wanted that female energy? Well, let's go.
Big
the guy
female
version
energy.
of a period. The guy version of a period is when you see someone kneeling for the national anthem. That's like the worst. Fucking thing, dude.
That's the worst
That's
feeling in the
pain,
world
man.
for a man.
Fucking hate it. I hate seeing people not kneeling or not standing for the national anthem, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
just
same as a
kidding.
period. That's the same as a period.
Don't cancel me. What's that one where it's like I stand for the anthem, I kneel for the cross?
Yeah.
Kind of gay, if you ask me. Why are you kneeling? Why is any man kneeling?
Kneeling for another man?
Yeah, why didn't they go with that angle? Why aren't they
Fellas,
like?
is it gay?
Why aren't they like, whoa?
If you like
is it
plants.
a protest or are you gay? You feel me? Like, are you protesting or are you kneeling for another man? You ever
But a
think about
dick.
that?
And you're praying for him to
Yeah.
give you
There's
stuff?
two angles there, bro.
Christ. Yeah, no, fucking.
Are you praying or are you kneeling?
I
for
really like
another
those
man?
fellas as a gay.
Yeah.
I fucking love them.
Those rock.
So I like the one where they were trying to say like that it's gay to like enjoy food.
Or like,
Yeah.
or like,
And the girl posted that.
they were like, is it gay for a dude to wear glasses? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why is it gay for a dude to wear glasses?
Some girl was like, if you
Do you know why? Was there any reason?
No, I don't remember the thread. But
Just so
she
you
was-
could see other men more clearly.
I think it's just, I don't even know the fucking premise on that. Because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, because they need clear vision. No, I think
Because they want to see other men more clearly. So it's
Yeah,
gay.
That's
what it
pretty
is.
good.
The fucking the dessert one
Smoothies?
fucking made me cry. She was like, I feel like if you order dessert at a restaurant, you fucking gay. Because like, why the fuck would you be ordering dessert? And a girl posted that. The funniest ones
Yeah.
come from women. Honestly,
yeah,
It's like-
because they're super, like, that's super gay.
Yeah.
And it's, fellas, is it gay to love your mom? Or like,
Oh,
fellas,
yeah.
is it gay
To love your dad.
Yeah.
That's gay.
yeah, loving your dad is pretty
fucking
gay.
gay?
Being a man is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're constantly like,
The sooner we admit it,
you're
we can
constantly
live in
treading the
freedom.
line.
Well, what I like to say is we're all a little gay and we're all a little Muslim.
Well, that's true. Don't they say that like sexuality is a spectrum?
Yeah.
I don't. This whole like gay or straight shit is new.
I'm super straight.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm a little gay. I'm a
Yeah.
little gay. I don't really know, and I don't think I'm in a rush to find out. And we don't have to unpack this right now.
We can.
No, we can.
We got
We
time.
don't fucking time. No, yeah. Yeah.
If I were gay, I think I would probably pipe down fucking like twinks. I'm too big to be
You're-
with other big men.
You're a kind of a bear. You're not that hairy though, I guess.
I'm a big ass fool, so it's like I feel like
Very
if I was
hairy.
another big
What's
ass
a-
fool, I would just feel gay.
A giant
And I
naked
like
mole
I don't
rat.
want to feel gay.
Yeah, I was gonna
want
say,
the-
what's
you
the
know what I'm saying?
like non-hairy equivalent of a bear? It's like a wombat.
Like a shaved bear.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just
You're supposed to have all those rules and shit.
there's like I think like a beaver is like a smaller dude that's hairy or something.
What about otters?
Otter, I think maybe that's what an otter is.
Maybe yeah.
No, I just like saying otter's daughter. And so anytime I can
Otter
bring up
pops.
an otter's daughter likes Harry Potter in the dirty water. I don't know. I
Wow.
really like otter's daughter as a concept. Just like say randomly.
Otter's daughter. It does. It rolls off.
It
the tongue.
feels right.
It feels great. yeah.
I really like saying ginkgo biloba.
Oh, that's a good one actually.
What is ginkgo biloba?
It's like
that
an
shit
Asian,
that Scottie Pippen used to take?
Oh, it's like
herb.
ginseng
Yeah,
kind
like
of adjacent.
Yeah,
thing.
ginseng, ginkgo biloba. Ooh,
Scottie
just say
Pippen
it.
used to
It
take
sounds
Ginkgo.
like one of those like
Ginkgo.
if you or anyone in your family has had what is it? Ginso biling. How do you say it?
Oh, fucking
Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloma.
mesothelioma.
Like
Biloba.
you may be entitled to
Ginkgo
ginkgo biloma.
Biloba.
Biloba.
You're thinking of palomas.
What I say on that? I was
mesothelioma.
yeah, mesothelioma. It reminds me of that.
What is that?
It's some like disease you get from like what is it like from the insulation and
Oh.
asbestos?
Asbestos? Put the
Asbestos.
pussy on its side first.
Yeah.
Asbestos.
What does that mean?
What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. Nikki said that?
Yeah, Nikki
Nikki's
said
got
that.
She
like the
did say
hardest
that.
lyrics.
That
In
was
Bedrock.
on
Bedrock.
That's on Bedrock, which also has the
Lloyd.
guy saying I exchange V cards with the retards,
Yeah. That one is the most what?
which is insane.
Wait,
No,
is
but-
this the one who's not like known? The guy
Yeah.
who's like
it
a
was
rant.
like was it MacMaine that said
Nah,
that?
it was
Nah.
like Little Twist or somebody.
It's just
No,
some
it
random
wasn't. It
Dude,
was.
and then the line right before it, he said, Miley Cyrus holler at me in like 3 years or something like that. It's so wild. People are like, how the fuck did this leave the studio?
What's
dude?
the line before she says the
They
pussy
were like,
on the
"Print that."
sideburn? We need to know what the line
I'm
is.
looking it up
because
right now.
She says, "Okay, it's my turn."
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
it's my turn.
Yeah.
And this pussy is best.
yeah,
Okay, read
this
it.
song is about fucking every girl in the world,
Yeah.
which is a little.
But that's
No,
the
that's
every
fucking
that's the every girl in the
oh,
world.
are we looking at Bedrock?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. So I'm totally wrong, right?
No, you tell
About
us.
the V cards.
No, that's the same song. The Bedrock song.
But the V card
No,
you think
V
Oh, no,
cards
that
with
V
the
card
re-
is
I
every
wish
girl in
I
the
could
world.
every girl in
fuck
the
every
world.
girl in the world.
Sorry, I'm like my Young Money.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
gotta
little
be-
rusty on it.
My favorite.
He said,
Gotta says it right or no?
grocery bag.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
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 Okay, wait, we need to do a
Ooh, right? Like you,
Lloyd.
What are who's
Okay, Nikki.
whose part are we looking at?
My favorite Nicki lyric is Oh wait,
said,
I'll say it after this.
This is a good run.
Okay, I get it. Let me
This is
think.
a
I
good
guess
one,
it's
right?
my turn. I'm like reading it like
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro right now. Maybe it's time to put this pussy on your sideburns. What? He say I'm bad. He probably right. Pressing me like button downs on a Friday night.
But what's the asbestos right?
He says, I be on my low starch, be on my egg whites. He said, Nikki, don't stop. You the bestest. And I'd be coming off the top asbestos.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Let's-
Because asbestos is up there.
I'm about
in
to
the
unpack
installation.
the genius annotation for this, though. Asbestos is a naturally occurring mineral. Its fibers are resistant to heat and electricity and in pure form, an effective insulator. Exposure to asbestos can cause several cancers and diseases, including
Fucks you
mesothelioma
up.
and
Mesothelioma?
asbestosis. This is a play on words, as coming off the top means she's freestyling her verse from the top of her head. It might...
Are you fucking serious?
Wait, hold on. It also might be a sexual reference, as top is slang for oral sex, and coming is a homophone for coming, cumming. It's also worth noting that asbestos is also a homophone of
Homophobic.
asbestos. So we
As,
really just unpacked that.
honestly, Nikki's got fucking bars. What's
That-
your favorite Nikki bar?
On Roman's Revenge. Hold on. Dude, that whole first off, she starts it off with I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin, which is fucking so gas. I was like, that's so hard, but she was like, all right, hold on, here we go.
I'm not.
She said, I got him shook, I got him scared, shook, panicking. Overseas, Church, Vatican, you at a standstill, mannequin.
Oh, that's hard.
That's hard, dog.
She fucking can rap her ass
Yeah,
off.
Dude, she
dude.
can.
and I don't think she gets the love that she deserves,
And then
even
it-
though she does.
How she said that shit. How
She's
she
kind of
said
a
it was
hater,
so
though,
crazy.
isn't she?
Nah, she's just
I'd be
bitter.
a hater too if I was Nikki and they came for
Honestly-
me like that, and then I threw a shoe at Cardi B, and then her head.
Okay, see, that's what I was talking about is the Cardi B.
My favorite
Thing. I love
Nicki
Cardi
Minaj
B.
shit.
I love Cardi, but
I love Cardi too, but Nicki is another level, dude.
yeah, Nikki fucking pushes her pen. Cardi's funny. Cardi's funny. You know, that's cool.
They're both great, man.
They should have loved each other.
Yeah.
The industry made them hate each other though,
This-
because
yeah.
people want to get Nicki. Let's be real. It's good that she has Queen Radio and she could talk shit, because for real, they've been trying to get Nicki out of here for a long time. Nobody wants to give her flowers. But also, it's karma for how she did Little Kim.
Yeah.
She did Little Kim really bad.
Yeah, then Lil Kim dropped a tape with Nikki's
Yeah.
face on her
Yeah.
fucking... That was like, oh, good.
Dude, that
Goddamn.
shit was a
Nikki's
crazy
scary. Nikki, I personally feel like, okay.
Nicki
I'm
will bar anybody out, dude.
I'm never like, you know, I haven't fucked Nikki or whatever, but I feel like I would be very scared. If she wanted to fuck, I would be like, okay, we're going to, like, right? And I feel like as a man, like,
She would pressure you. And
yeah, and I feel like there's a
And
vibe
you would
where,
have to
like,
say yes.
I'd be scared, but I would still do it.
I have a theory that
I
Nicki
would
Minaj
too.
is fucking autistic.
Okay, wait.
Dude, because her
I wanna-
antics,
I wanna say
her
something
antics outside of like rapping and like her coming on like she, you know how she'll go on live and just talk shit, like you ever where she
Yeah.
was like she just
Like
says weird ass
almost maybe
shit.
Tourette's.
Yeah, like that shit
She
where
has
she was like
Tourette's.
she was doing an interview and she was like I'm a human being, and she like did it for no fucking reason.
Did none or shit did
Yeah.
none them. She's scary.
What about that
man.
shit where she was like broke people should never laugh? that shit's so funny.
I
I'm
think
gonna
she
try
went
and find
on.
it.
She went on live recently and kept sniffing, and everyone, her fans,
Oh,
was
she's
like,
doing
"She's
coke.
on blow," and then
Should
she's
never
like,
laugh.
Wait, go back. Wait.
Broke people should never laugh.
That's
"What's the follow
no
up?"
context.
No, there's a content. It's kind of like 40 seconds long. Hold on.
Play the whole thing.
All right.
Imagine someone sitting home mumbling and cackling instead of paying their motherfucking bills.
The bomb.
Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the motherfucking queen while the queen is in the motherfucking stew? While the queen is rolling her fucking
Y'all mumbling and cackling?
peasants. I need you fucking peasants. You fucking peasants. Pick my fucking fruit out, ho.
She's so cool.
She's so mad.
Which one?
The fuck you laughing at? Broke people people should never laugh.
Queen shit.
Honestly,
It's just so funny.
she's got a point.
Poor people should never laugh, man.
What's the other one? She was like,
a little classist,
You think
but-
she was like, you think Harriet Tubman was out here wearing nice dresses and heels when she was taking slaves to freedom? And she like drops a bomb after.
Is this on like a podcast?
Yeah.
She has her own radio.
Queen
that's
Radio,
so
Queen
like
Radio.
post Cardi B, like problem.
Yeah. She was
That
like,
rocks,
they're doing me
dude.
dirty on the radio. Everyone's saying I do coke. Everyone's talking shit on me. It's clear that Nicki does coke. Let's be real.
Who cares?
Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck?
Everyone
She's
does
earned
coke.
it.
I think the most sus thing about Nicki right now is that she's married and has a
To
child. Yeah, that guy.
Chomo guy.
And then her
Yeah.
brother had something really fucked up, right? Wasn't he
Oh,
like a
yeah.
pedo?
They were saying that she paid his
Yeah.
bill, his bail, but I don't think it was true.
Yeah, we don't know anything, you know? This
They were like,
story
oh,
comes to us.
I think,
so
or maybe she paid his bail, and then they were saying she was paying his lawyer, but I don't know, man. He ended up getting like 50 years or some crazy shit like that, or like a pretty big amount of time.
yeah. People and their fucking sus brothers. Mindy Kaling, love her. People hate her as well. I don't know why. A lot of Indian
Mindy?
people. Mindy, she wrote a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
episodes
yeah,
for
yeah.
The
The
Office,
Office.
and had
She's
her own
on The
show.
Office, and
She has her own show too. She's
But
funny. I like her.
She's funny, but
Yeah.
a lot of Indian people fucking hate her because they're like, well, you're not doing the right representation for us. And I was like, dude, there's a lot of us and there's a lot of stories that need to be told.
Yeah,
This is her
exactly.
fucking story. Like right now with like the woke culture and like appropriation and shit and like identity politics and us trying to cling so hard to something. I'm like, man, like we are just the biggest haters and I get it. But like one person is not going to tell everybody's fucking story, so chill. Let's be happy that this person came up and wrote funny jokes, and she's also
and represents
Indian.
the culture
Yeah.
at least, like
to the a little
owns the
bit.
culture and shit.
But
you
her
know?
brother, sus. This guy, I think, applied for either a scholarship or applied to some sort of program for school, and it was like if you're black, you get like some sort of. He like pretended he was black to be.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh my god,
Yeah. And he's not black. And so then everyone's like, Mindy, you're fucking stupid. I was like, yeah.
How'd this come out?
Twitter. I don't know. Twitter finds ways.
Twitter will find it.
Twitter-
Anonymous made.
Yeah, just
Anonymous
like-
came out with the V for Vendetta mask.
But yeah,
and
they're
found
like,
out.
Mindy's brother, you're not black. You're definitely just a like South Indian dude. But
I love this guy.
Doesn't that also
Sahib
like
Singh.
give you some sort of like being of any race besides white? Like gives you like a little better chance, or
Nah, I mean, it depends.
it just
dude.
depends. I don't know. That just seems weird
It's weird
to
because
differentiate.
I don't even know, but all I know is just why you gotta pretend you're something you're not. Just
That is weird.
Like that's some sus shit on your part. But
Transracial.
yeah, Rachel Dolezal. But
Shout
honestly,
out.
low-key, sometimes I pretend I'm Mexican. So like,
Do
might
you?
as well.
well, they already think I can speak Spanish, and then
Oh,
I
like
feel
for acting stuff
No,
or something?
like, I mean in
or
life.
just in life. You
Yeah.
just go with it,
I'm
kind
like
of.
Chileno Sanchez.
Dude, Mexicans are so ignorant. They're just like, oh, you're brown? You speak Spanish, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I had a Vietnamese homie, same shit would happen every time we go to like a Mexican restaurant. He'd walk, I'm Mexican. I would walk up, they start speaking to me in English. He walks up, he's like really brown, and they start talking to him in Spanish. He's like, I don't know Spanish.
No hablas español.
And then they're like, oh, they keep talking in
Yeah.
Spanish. He's like, I don't know Spanish, dude. Like, can you tell them?
Yeah.
He's like, dude, it happens to me all the fucking time.
Yeah, when I was in Ensenada, I felt so guilty because I looked like I was Mexican. I also felt like because I
Yeah.
was with Mexicans.
I could see
you
it,
know,
yeah.
and yeah, for sure. And then I feel more guilty that I don't know Spanish than I don't know Punjabi because of the pressure that I feel here. But I will drop like knowledge and I'll pretend like I sometimes am, and I lived in a dream world where I thought I was definitely
Well, I just learned that there's a big community
in
of,
Yuba City.
of Mexican, like,
Punjabis?
yeah, in California.
Yeah. Okay. So back in the day, some history fucking here. So back in the day when Indian people came down to America, a lot of them weren't married or they had wives that they left there. But in order to obtain property here, you had to be married and like identify as like a certain color. So like because you couldn't really say brown is brown. So like there's Mexicans here and then
Yeah.
there's Indians here.
Yeah.
So the Indian guys started marrying Mexican women here so that they could obtain property and also probably fall in love with them. But then they could write down brown because you had to be like the
Yeah.
same race. So there's like a whole community in especially Yuba City that exists of Punjabi Mexican love marriages. But because I think it was such a timely moment, it hasn't grown to continue.
Yeah,
It's
it was
either-
like a fragmented time.
and then
or
also,
some shit.
I think the kids who were born out of that either took side in more of a Punjabi side or took more of like a Mexican side, and probably didn't continue marrying into that like world. But when I was dating a Mexican, I definitely found that piece of history, and my parents are very strict, so I always tried to find like ways to like tell them like,
reason
this
with
is
them.
normal. Look at
Yeah.
the people in Yuba City. It exists. So that's actually so fucking cool.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really continue, and it was only happening because of that, like the logistics of how do we get farmland, how do we do that, and you couldn't marry an Asian person because I think they wrote yellow, like it was like to the T of that
Like,
kind of
just
racism.
like- yeah, like-
white, yellow, brown,
So weird.
black, whatever the fuck it was, but you had
America's-
to be married to
America's the
that.
only
Like,
place
they
that
made
does
him
that.
put yellow.
So, well, I'm assuming. I'm just assuming that it was like I'm not telling the facts of history like
okay,
super
okay,
on
okay.
T, but I know that
they probably did.
They
though.
probably
No,
did.
Dead ass. America's the only place that does that kind of weird like blood quantum shit. Like, and you in Mexico, it don't matter if you're like Korean, if you're black, if you're fucking white or whatever. You're just Mexican to the point where it's almost like a fault. Because then there's be like, well, I'm like Afro Mexican, and they'll be like, no, you're just Mexican. Like they don't want you to be any. It's like the national identity is more
Yeah.
important. But they allow like in certain groups, like indigenous groups, can claim an ethnicity. There's like 50 different ethnicities in Mexico, and you get like the government will give you money to like maintain your culture. So like I think recently Afro Mexicans, which are like a small minority, but they're like really important, like a lot of places like Veracruz, they finally were like, yeah, you have fucking ethnic status, so you can you get money to preserve your culture and all this shit. Like a lot of, like you go out there's towns like where I'm from, and they don't speak Spanish. They speak
Where are you
like
from?
Michoacan. So there's like a lot of indigenous groups out there pop up out there, and like it just be like Indian motherfuckers chilling. Not Indian like from India, but
I just
the American
Indigenous?
version of India. Yeah.
I just spilled my drink on myself.
Oh, of course.
Okay, I thought you, as soon as you said Michoacan, you're like,
Yeah.
Oh no,
you're
no.
from Michoacan.
I was like, ugh.
No, I like saying that.
You're from
word,
where?
Michoacan. I also like saying Rancho Chicanaya, but I don't even know what I'm really saying.
Where's that?
I don't know. It's a place. Rancho Chicanaya, is it a place?
I like Racha Cucamonga.
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 Rancho
That's
Cucamonga.
also from The Simpsons.
That's
They-
where-
he was like when Krusty they go to clown college, and then Krusty's like, here's a list of funny words to remember, and one of them is Cucamonga.
What does that mean?
Rancho Cucamonga.
What's Cucamonga?
I don't know. I think I'm autistic because that shit always pops up in my head, and you know what else pops up in my head from fucking Pet
Ace
Ace
Ventura.
Ventura, Pet Detective, Chicago. Or what do you say?
Shut
That
up.
is like
telling him-
that is like an autistic thing. I think you should take one of those little online quizzes.
See how much
Okay,
Chris
so-
likes to shout amaze balls. He'll just go amaze balls.
So
like
pretty
out of
much,
nowhere.
we're all a little gay, we're all a little Muslim, and we're all a little autistic.
Yeah, man, amaze balls.
Salam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So I'm amaze balls.
So, damn, fool. He took it crazy far, bro. That's good.
Yeah, Kim Jong Un banned
King Jong Un.
skinny jeans and mullets in North Korea.
Is
Did you hear about that? He also banned listening to the Shins.
Oh, he banned.
The Shins, really?
He
No.
banned skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans and
The
mullets.
Shins. Such
Also,
a random
like
band.
the funniest thing that was that he fucking like faked his death and no one even cared. No, one even
cared.
thought
And he
twice.
came back to life like nothing.
He came back to life.
The drama.
What was that all about? He's gone into hiding before. Like there was another time when they were like, he's got gout, and like they're like he's in the hospital, but he just like disappeared for a long time. And
Wait,
then-
what is gout?
I don't know. It's like
It's
a
some
liver,
liver
disease.
shit. It's like if you eat too much, like what is
Liver?
it like?
Too much like lactic acid and your like foot starts swelling up and you can't like walk.
Okay,
Yeah.
because in my head when you said gout, I thought of gangrene, which is like the thing that doesn't.
Gout, yeah.
He drinks a lot. I heard.
Gangrene.
Just a lot of Hennessy
Really?
and shit. He's a weird
He
guy.
drinks Hennessy.
There's
That's
crazy
on
shit I
money.
heard. Like supposedly he had his uncle. He had his uncle killed, and they're like that never happened.
He banned
And he
IPAs.
killed his ex girlfriend and shit.
Like Indian pale ales?
Yeah, because he banned hipsterdom.
But
He
okay,
did.
here's the craziest thing
That's
is that
good.
Indian pale ale is legit Indian pale ale because when the Brits were like trying to move booze from India, they used some sort of method of whatever fucking barley ass bullshit to keep it from getting fucked up from traveling from India. And you know what's crazy? That only recently India made their first actual Indian pale ale, and it's like legit an Indian pale ale.
That's crazy. What's Indian drinking culture like? What do you guys drink?
In India, there's like a really nice crisp beer called Kingfisher Strong, which is like fucking really good. You drink one or two of those and you're drunk. But they don't have always a Kingfisher Strong. But like in general, like Indian men all over the world, there's like an epidemic of alcoholism that exists.
Shit.
You know, like every father.
With all men.
Yeah, with all men, really.
For sure. But I think in my life, I was like, oh, this is my family. This is my dad. This is my family bloodline. My uncles, they're all like this. And I thought it was very unique. And then I realized it's actually not unique. It's so common.
It's just dad culture.
Yeah, so like I think like a lot of Johnny Walker has been in my house.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Blue Label and a lot of Crown Royal, a lot of Gibsons, a lot of fucking Glenfiddich
Whiskey stuff.
Yeah, whiskey stuff.
Yeah.
And like that, like the brown liquor, they like to keep it brown. I'm super into Crown Royal. That's a Canadian whiskey rye. A lot of Indian people drink it. It's like a thing. It's like, you're brown, you're Indian, you're Punjabi. Do we drink Crown Royal and Coke? Like, yeah, I do.
Know this shit.
You get to like save the little purple bag. Then
Oh yeah, I just literally pulled up to some party a couple days ago with my fucking Crown Royal and my purple bag.
It's like Mexican people on Buchanan's.
Yeah, Mexicans love Buchanan's.
What's Buchanan's?
Buchanan's is like an Irish whiskey, but they don't even call it Buchanan's. They call it Bucanas, which is even funny. It's like they can't say the full name, so they say it like Bucanas. So I was like, what the fuck is Bucanas? Like my whole fucking life, you know? And it turns out it's Buchanan's and shit. Then we used to drink Buchanan's, or we used to drink some other whiskey.
Sounds
right?
like butane.
What's the other one?
Then drink butane, dude.
We used to get fucked up. I don't drink whiskey anymore. That shit destroys me. I'd be drinking tequila now.
I like gin lately.
Gin too.
Gin is gin a Canadian?
No, it's British.
Well, I know it's not like.
Well, and Canada's a little colonial state.
That's what I'm
Britain.
saying though. But is gin like a big thing to drink in Canada?
I don't think it's like a big thing to drink, but I recently learned about gin. Do you know about gin? Like what the fuck it is?
Nah, it just tastes like, to me, it tastes like pine leaves.
So
Tastes like
I
Christmas.
Tastes like a Christmas tree.
I hated gin, and then I was at a bar. I think I was at fucking Gold in
Gold
LA.
Rim? Gold Rim?
No, it's like another spot in like Hollywoodish area. They played a lot of like Japanese disco nights there. It's also a hotel, maybe a little recording studio also. Goldie's? No, I don't remember. Anyway, this dude pulls up and he's like, "You like gin?" And I was like, I fucking hate it. And he's like, "I'm an ambassador for this brand, blah, blah, blah. I come and check out bars. Let me tell you about it." So gin is actually another type of alcohol that then gets put into like barrels and with botanicals, and then they fucking so it's actually vodka for the most part that they use.
Okay. That
It's
makes
not
sense.
even gin is not even a thing like an actual alcohol. So then there's this Canadian brand which I'm a big advocate for. They're a small little thing called Dillon's, and they have this rose gin that is a smoky whiskey. It tastes so delicious. It's like drinking fucking barbecued roses. And I was like, why does this not taste like gin? Why does this taste like whiskey? It's because that gin is made out of whiskey. So gin is never actually its own thing. It's another alcohol that gets like, what is it called when you put it in a barrel?
I don't know. Infused?
Yeah, I guess infused
Something,
and like fucking, it's like held in there and it's fucking waiting.
Or, what is that? Never mind. It was on the tip of my
it's
tongue.
like some shit about like kind of like a wine. It ferments. I don't know what the words are.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, so it's actually, for the most part, if it's clear, it's going to be probably vodka that they pulled from and made gin with like fermenting barrel bullshit.
With some other...
With like, plants and whatnot. And that's like the Christmas tree that you taste.
Okay.
But there are actual whiskey gins, which blew my mind. And now I don't hate gin. And I kind of like that story. And I like telling people. And I feel like I'm smarter now.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
pretty cool. That's like kind of like mezcal.
Harvard level.
Mezcal is like
Knowledge.
Mixologist, baby.
Mezcal was like you. It's the same process as tequila, except they take it and they take the whole palm, or what is it, the maguey heart, like the maguey.
The what?
That sounds funny.
And then agave is what?
You're
A
gay.
plant?
The agave, yeah, it's the agave plant.
I'm gay.
Maguey,
plant.
the maguey plant, yeah. And then they take it and or maybe it is the agave plant. It's only a certain one. It's the blue one, and they take it and they roast it, and then they put it on literally on the ground in this circle. and they tie like a stone
To a donkey,
wheel to a
right?
donkey, and they
Yeah.
just literally still do it that way, and it walks around.
You have to
It
have the
squeezes
donkey.
all the juice out, and they put it in the barrel, and it makes it taste smoky.
That's why it tastes smoky.
Yeah, because the whole process.
The donkey.
The donkey's butt crack.
Yeah, I was gonna say that donkey's just farting. All
Yeah,
over
these-
the whole time.
Okay, so there's this really stupid app that I'm obsessed with, and I we can bleep these out.
Whatever.
But it's
No, I
called,
don't care.
it's called Beer Buddy, and I love it, and I'm a big advocate for it. So if I believe in something, I will fucking be an advocate as if I'm like a sales associate for
Okay.
it. So Beer
What is
Buddy.
Boochcraft?
Boochcraft is a alcoholic booch.
kombucha.
We'll get to that
Oh,
later.
It's kombucha.
So the best part of this app, I'm just gonna show you because we're gonna do a
Beer
thing.
Buddy. Okay.
So you can like see all your friends when they have a drink, and it'll notify you. If your sound notifications go off, you'll get a sound that sounds like a beer cracking and pouring, and it'll be like Horsepowar is having a drink in Los Angeles with, and then if you guys had accounts, I would tag
Oh,
you.
nice.
And so
Oh,
I could be
shit.
reckless, and no one on Instagram will know that I'm just being an asshole. And you know, and I got a lot of people on it, and it's really
Man, we
cool.
gotta get on.
It's looking like Instagram for alcoholics.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like you can also get if you have your location set and you have it private to your friends or open to public, people can like click your thing if you're online and be like, get directions to Jocelyn. You know, like it's really cute. So I'm gonna
That's
do
fun.
one right now of us, just you know, with the booch crab,
Yeah, let's
right?
do one.
So we're like this, and then ready? We got our bevs, and then this is the best part.
This is cool, man.
So I'm gonna.
You're really selling me on this.
Oh, this is my life. When I believe in something, I will sell it. Be like,
you work for them.
I know, right? I should be. Literally, everyone's like, you should get something out of this. Oh, this is the best part.
You probably will.
So
I
what-
don't even want anything. You know, if I believe in it, I believe in it. Okay, this is the best part. So here we go. I made the thing, captioned it, and then everyone will hear that around the world.
That's what it sounds like when I take a piss.
I know, fully, right? And so there's our pick, and then it'll be like podcast, and then Horsepowar is drinking a hard booch because you can put any beverage you want, and you can add things.
Wow,
so
that's
I've
cool.
had this for over a month. I have 163 drinks that I've recorded. I've definitely had more. I've had 46 friends, and I'm number 3 out of the 46 friends ranked. And my
Of
bio,
like how much you drink.
Number 3
Is that your
alcoholic.
rank?
yeah, out of all like my friend
Oh,
list
yeah.
and everything. But I also haven't been on this because I was at a point drinking to post, and I was like, hey, I gotta stop. But my bio is I don't need booze needs me, and I just fucking be out here. And I had whippets, and I was like, fuck it, we're putting whippets on here, next level. Bev check. We're
Start
drinking.
putting cocaine on there.
Yeah, no, I won't do that. I feel like here's me on the hookah, fucked up. You know, it's just like it's real
Hey,
cute. You know,
okay.
oh, she's on the beach at the pool. Anyways, Beer Buddy, if you're on it, add me. I'm Horsepowar. Chances of me accepting it, if you're a fucking weirdo, very likely.
Yeah, man. Weirdos are gonna come out the woodworks for that one.
Yeah.
Download the app.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after I'll add you. It'll just be me as your friend, and you're gonna be like, shit, man, shut up, Jocelyn.
I'm
People
out.
have downloaded it and deleted it because, like, I'm their only friend. And I'm like, that's not my fault. You got to go make some more friends.
You have to do this.
Yeah.
You have to give the whole sales pitch to everyone. you
I've
meet.
literally done this for a bunch of people. I got a bunch of people in Oakland on it. Now I'm here making LA. I really got to hit them up and tell them, yo,
That's weird, because aren't you guys just hanging out together all the
who,
time? Everyone in Oakland?
yeah, but I'm like, get on the Beer Buddy app so I could tag you. And now people are out here, like, it's like out, like, all of them are drinking, except like at the Vulcan, no one drinks. So they're just posting like maybe coffee. But you could post coffee. You could make your own thing. Like I did
Okay.
bong rip and sip was my, I would take a bong rip and then not exhale, take a sip, swallow, then exhale.
Oh yeah, what's that called? Cannonball.
That's
It's
not-
called a cannonball. Yeah.
Canada ball? In
Canada ball. No, cannonball. The Canada ball.
But yeah, no, I'm a big into the bevs. Into the bevs, into the booch. Love
hard,
the booch.
The hard booch.
Hard booch, yeah. People don't like it. Frost, you didn't like it?
No, I'm not a fan.
The thing is, you have to get past the idea of a water claw.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't. I feel like you don't even drink White Claws.
Unless you just drink liquor.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
He drinks liquor on the rocks, not
Did
even
you
mixed
try
with
the
any-
booch? Do you want to try?
I've tried them. I came into
I'll take
the
one.
I came into the booch
Do you like
game.
booch?
Nah, I don't even like kombucha, but I like.
It's 7%.
I'm an alcoholic, so.
Right. Okay, so we're gonna get you on Beer Buddy. You're gonna get on.
Yeah, we'll
Beer
get on
Buddy.
Beer Buddy after the pod.
That's how
Get
we're
on
gonna
there.
communicate. I'm gonna be like, directions.
It's just you guys at the chat.
Yeah, it's just me here
Honestly,
drinking
that's
by
chill.
myself.
It's not bad.
It's not.
It
I
tastes
thought it
gross.
would be more.
Tastes gross at the end, but it's good at the start.
But at the end, so that means you have to take another sip.
Yeah, you have
And
to
that's-
drink it in one sip.
Yeah. Just keep.
Just can't.
There
Yeah.
you go.
What's up with that? Like, what's up with things having like that aftertaste? Why is that? Why is there an aftertaste to things?
Well, I think they just didn't do the science right, and they
It's
gave
science.
up. And they're like, "Fuck it, that's on them." After
Yeah.
they're like, "We're done. We're done here. We're about the tongue and the product meeting it." After that's on
That's
you.
your. That's your.
That's your dirty
prerogative.
ass tongue that you did not scrub with that.
Is that what it is?
Scrapey.
Yeah. with
No,
the
I don't know.
scrapey, The tongue scraper.
Okay, have you used it? I just bought one.
No, I need one.
Which one?
Like the grandma.
Get-
The,
Yeah.
Get on
Yeah.
the mic.
yeah,
He
we
hates
need you on
being
the
on the
mic, or just
Just hold it.
But no, the tongue scraper. So yeah, really into like deep throat brushing because I just feel like you gotta be, and like
Uh-huh.
I definitely hate the gag aspect, but like the tongue scraper, disgusting.
I feel like you said gag in a Canadian
yeah, gag.
gig. No, that was
Bag.
like that was different.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It
can't
just
really do it,
happens.
but-
but the scraping
Anyways,
thing
yeah.
is disgusting, and it's hard to do it without wanting to like just barf. Like it's so fucking gross. But
Is it?
after.
It's that
'Cause
crazy.
If you
I haven't tried it.
well,
yet.
if you're not tongue scraping and you've tongue scraped for the first time, there's a lot of shit on your tongue.
Dude, yeah, I went to the dentist for the first time in a while recently. I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled out.
Ooh,
But you know when they take the X-ray and they put that little like,
that chompy cardboard, yeah.
dude, yeah, they were putting that in my mouth and I kept being like, like I was like,
That's not even that deep in.
dude, I felt so gay, dude. I was like,
Fellas, is
I
it
was
gay
like,
to go to the dentist?
Is it
Is it
gay
gay
when
to go to the
another man
dentist?
makes you gag?
No, that's gay. Is it gay to go to the dentist? Is the tweet. Fellas, is
it's
it
pretty
gay
gay.
to get a dental x-ray?
It is, man. I felt gay for sure.
No, man. Yeah, the tongue scraping thing. Seriously, it's fucking disgusting. Did you ever use one, Froskies? I felt like you had something to say. The South got something to say.
Yeah, I've used one. It's not even that bad.
Okay.
His gag reflexes like no other.
This is the
than-
guy who's like, booch is the hard booch is disgusting. The hard booch is disgusting, but I scrape my tongue with my own fucking bare hands with the turkey.
with
What
the
a turkey.
leg.
The turkey leg, the wishbone of the turkey leg. I use it.
The wishbone.
What do you guys
Man.
get at like the fair? Do you get fried Oreos? I know this
No.
is like a random.
Nah,
question.
I've never had that, but it sounds bomb.
I just
though.
you keep mentioning the turkey leg, and it just made me think of like
What
all the
about
stupid shit like
funnel cakes,
the
dog.
Those are good.
Is that the elephant ear?
yeah.
The
What about
Canadian version?
blooming onions?
Okay,
That's
blooming
like-
onions.
That's a fair. That's not a fair.
That's
They
like
do.
a-
They got
I
it
feel
at the
like that's
fair.
like a
I thought that was
Japanese
Outback Steakhouse.
A Japanese cool hip snack food.
Blooming onion. They have them at the LA County Fair.
Is
and
that
they-
not Outback Steakhouse?
fried White Castle burgers too?
Ew. Well, I don't really know about you, but I remember one time this guy texted me, Froski texted me, cookies or cupcakes. And I hate cookies. And
You
that-
hate cookies.
I fucking hate.
Cookies rock.
But actually, Jessica, she makes pretty good cookies, the homie, and she
Yeah.
puts a little salt on the
Oh,
top.
okay, yeah.
That's a game changer. I'm a savory girl, so I think sweetness, I like it, but it's got to be a form of candy, like the
Yeah.
artificial.
My
thing.
grandpa used to eat Oreos and he would put salt on them.
You
Okay,
know
well,
what?
that's like different. But
That's
I feel
It's
like
good.
different, but it's like maybe you'd be
Yeah.
into that.
What about a slice of cheese with your pie?
Chris is your uncle or your grandpa?
My grandpa,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cooler. Your grandpa like the Oreos with the salt, rock salt, Himalayan. What are we doing?
Yo, I heard
Probably
that shit was
just-
fire.
Cheese on
one?
a pie.
Probably
Yeah.
Cheese on a pie. I tried it recently. It was so gas. Like not even on it, just on the side. Like
Okay,
a
wait,
slice of cheese,
What kind of cheese?
cheddar
Kraft
cheese,
single?
like mild to sharp cheddar cheese.
Kraft single.
So it's really salty. No, Kraft single.
Kraft singles deserve to be thrown out of the universe.
Yeah.
Take that to Planet Dumb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take
Send it
directly to this man, right?
Take that, Kraft
Directly to
single
this man
ass
right here.
slice to Planet Dumb
man.
and never bring it back, son.
Kraft singles is the struggle meal.
No, favorite thing was
Wow, really?
stone wheat
It is.
thin crackers that, and then Kraft Single. You break the stone wheat thin crackers from the little line, and you put the Kraft Single, microwave that for 30 seconds. That was the snack of the year in 1995.
It was, yeah. I never tried it, but.
Oh, that was my go-to. I'm trying to
grilled. Yeah, sorry. Grilled cheese though with Kraft Singles.
A grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese, yeah.
For a second, I thought you said a grilled cheese.
A grilled cheese, yeah.
You know what? A grilled cheese is a grilled cheese. I'm gonna start making grilled cheeses and call them grilled cheese. This identifies as a girl.
To smash toxic masculinity.
This is a grilled cheese.
Man,
Have you ever had a grilled cheese with mayonnaise?
I fucking hate mayonnaise.
Hell no.
Get that white ass shit away from me. The only white ass shit I want.
I don't like mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise rocks.
I like
mayonnaise.
Yeah, I don't like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise rocks.
Okay, let's eat.
All right, is it mayonnaise or mayonnaise?
You'd eat a spoonful?
I would eat a spoonful.
Let's do it right now.
Let's do it. Do you have some?
Nah, I'm not doing that.
I have veganese.
Lame.
Let's do that.
Mexicans
Let's give
love
the audience
mayonnaise.
what they want.
I've found that white people don't really like mayonnaise or any type of condiment.
Okay, wait. You
White people?
Yeah.
No, they love that shit. I don't know what.
They
white
hate mayonnaise. Every
Well, woke
white
ass
person I've ever met in my life has hated mayonnaise. There was a dude that I used to work with.
That's the token
It-
white guy.
it-
don't like it.
Yeah, he didn't like. He would. You know how he would order his food was like no mayonnaise.
Who,
no,
me?
no, not you. There's a guy that I would work with, and
I've got no mayonnaise.
If it had any type of sauce that he didn't like, if it had even like an inkling of a mayonnaise, he would
because
just
they're
give it
afraid
away.
of flavor.
I would get so hyped when he would order shit and they would put mayonnaise by accident because he'd be like, "Do you want this? I don't want it." And I was like, "Sure."
No, I
Free
think it's
sandwich.
also that they're
Send
afraid
it
of
back.
flavor
I'll take it.
and that they don't want anything on it. But
Does mayonnaise really have a flavor?
White people be getting a burrito and
they
then
think
and
it's a flavor
like,
because that's
it's
how
sour
lack
cream
of
and cheese
flavor
and meat only.
the culture has. That
It's
mayonnaise.
too spicy.
Okay, what do you think?
Have we reached the end?
The zenith. We've reached the zenith.
Well, I'm so
We're
stoked.
Do you you have anything you want to plug or anything? I haven't asked any.
Yeah, we
of
never
the
asked
guests,
nobody about plugging.
but yeah,
it.
if
Okay,
you
yeah,
wanna
just fucking follow me. I'm funny and I'm stupid.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't really care. I got new music on the way, but like right now, I'm just trying to put all my marbles in my brain and like get my eggs in a basket that's aligned so that
Yeah.
I can fucking birth the next sick ass fool.
Okay.
Sikh, you know, Satsriyakal.
Sikh ass fool.
That's
Sikh ass fool.
You know?
Sikh gospel.
Stop the Asian hate.
Hashtag.
100%.
And you know what? The one thing about Sikhism that I will step forward and fully advocate for, like I do for Beer Buddy, is this concept called seva, seva, and that's the premise. I think that Sikhism, the religion, I don't really identify with, but I've learned to come around to.
Yeah.
It means selfless service. So if you ever are hungry and have no place or no money or anything to go eat food, you can always go to a Sikh temple in your nearest neighborhood, and there is like a buffet, pretty much, of vegetarian food that you can eat
There's
for
one
free.
nearby here, actually.
Yeah.
Up in Hollywood, I think.
Yeah,
Cool.
and you can, and that's what makes a sick ass fool for real.
Yeah,
And
the
it's
Sikh-
actually
Yeah, it makes him a Sikh ass fool.
the thing is the only reason why they say Sikh is because of it's actually sick, but because people always misidentified that and like didn't know how to say it properly, they changed the word to Sikh so that you could identify that it's a religion and not the word. But it is sick. And it is sick ass fool. And sick people might get mad that I even put the word ass and fool next to it, but that's not even about that thing. So if you ever are hungry and you have nowhere to go and you need something, go to the Sikh temple because they will give you seva. And if you put that in your life forward and navigate with selfless service just for the good of the world and peace and harmony, good things will happen. And I feel like ending on this note, I'm Horsepower. I believe in love and harmony, and I love the fact that we finally got to meet. And I feel like this is like 7 years of the internet.
Yeah, what the hell?
Just like now coming into fruition, you know.
We recorded it, the whole thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very
Yeah.
happy, and I don't know. Fucking say what's up if you see me in the streets.
Yeah, that was a good ass plug. I like that.
Good. I
That
love
was
it.
the best thing to plug, like where to get
Yeah.
free food. We were just telling people to go to Jack in the Box and
Yeah.
order, like,
No, for real.
What were
You
saying?
can go to the
Order,
Sikh
like-
temple.
we were telling people to go to Jack in the Box and order tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese and bread all separate, and it costs like
Oh, yeah, last
less
week
than
I was talking
$1.
about that. I was like-
that's some good, but that's probably
Yeah.
some better advice.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, if I
I
was-
was like the dollar grilled cheese at
That's
Jack in
good
the Box.
though. Yeah, if I can provide any information, I want it to be something useful so that you can retain and remember. And go to the temple, and you have to cover your head and don't show your shoulders and legs. Like respect the culture, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that.
Note,
That
I
was
love you
awesome.
guys.
that note,
We-
Take care.
Get
Thank you for
fucked
listening.
Yeah, we've been Planet Dumb, and thanks for listening.
All right, peace.